Imagine a dusty archive, where time stood still between the walls. On the shelf lies a text 2,000 years old, beginning with bold words. We Christians, and not the Jews, are the true chosen people. Does that sound like heresy? Like a cry into the darkness? It is a fragment of a writing, today forgotten. Here is the epistle of Barnabas, a witness of those years, one that almost made it into the holy books. Here is the epistle of Barnabas, like a forgotten brother, who still has to this day. Do you hear my voice, friend? The author from Alexandria wrote daring things, that God broke the covenant at the golden calf, that circumcision is a sign, not flesh. In the Sabbath, rest in the Redeemer, that the Jews misunderstood their own scriptures, and the new chosen people. Are we Christians? Words like pure fire that blaze, yet also cause tremendous confusion. Here is the epistle of Barnabas, a witness of those years, one that almost made it into the holy books. Here is the epistle of Barnabas, like a forgotten brother who still asks to this day. Do you hear my voice, friend? Why was it rejected? There are several reasons. First, the author was not an apostle. Second, the text divided rather than united. What was needed were bridges, not walls all around. Third, it was read only in Alexandria. In Roman Antioch, it was already unknown. And finally, it lost the race against the Pauline epistles, even though it was preserved in the Codex Sinaiticus. Here is the epistle of Barnabas, who spent some those years, one that almost made it into the holy books. Here is the epistle of Barnabas, like a holy book. Yet it left behind a question that each of us hears, when the heart quietly and openly opens. In the chapter on the two ways, it is stated clearly, two ways of light and of darkness. Great is the... Which do you choose? Sometimes what did not make it into the Bible says more about it than 1,000 pages. Sometimes what was rejected shouts the loudest. And you, do you feel like the new chosen people? Like the new chosen people.